Hello Sagittarius, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to your Purple Feather Tarot community. I truly hope that in this moment, you're feeling centered and calm, and that through this tarot reading, you'll find those answers the universe wants to bring into your life. Today, we're going straight into your reading, so take a moment, breathe in, connect with your energy, and let's begin. Your cards are speaking clearly. You've drawn the Ace of Wands, which brings the energy of powerful new beginnings. Right after that, we have the Six of Wands, a message of victory and recognition. The Knight of Pentacles appears next, steady and unwavering. Then comes the Hermit, inviting you into reflection. And finally, we see the Five of Cups, a card of emotional challenge and growth. Sagittarius, this reading is telling me something important. Your success, your victory, is 100% imminent. I feel that you are incredibly well prepared. Maybe you've been studying with deep focus, and now you're about to find the job that truly matches your potential. Maybe you've been working extremely hard, putting in the time, and that long-awaited promotion is finally coming your way. Or perhaps, you've been showing patience and love to someone special, and after waiting for quite a long time, you're finally about to reconnect. This connection could be especially strong with someone under the sign of Virgo or Capricorn. What once seemed lost, what once felt like a dream too far to reach, is now approaching your life, multiplied, intensified, and perfectly timed. Just when you were thinking about letting go, just when you were considering walking away or giving up, the universe steps in and places a clear sign on your path. Something big, something meaningful, is about to manifest. Sagittarius, you were born for this. You were born to succeed. A great leap of faith is ahead of you. Something small, a simple idea, a gentle vision, will soon transform into something extraordinary. This reading is whispering a powerful message, unstoppable success and an imminent blessing. And right now, I can feel your energy rising. Let's clarify what this truly means for your life. Let's clarify a bit more, Sagittarius, because the energy here says you're ready, fully prepared to receive this great blessing. The cards are unfolding with precision now. You've drawn the King of Wands, and that tells me you're someone serious, grounded, and determined. You're about to make a very serious offer to someone. If you own a business, it's very likely you'll be hiring a new team, building something solid from the ground up. You will be the one giving the orders, and others will be the ones listening to you. Why? Because you carry wisdom. You've lived through enough to lead others with both strength and clarity. With the presence of the King of Wands, you're stepping into a leadership role. You're becoming the one who guides. Leadership is in your blood. You may even feel called to become a teacher, a mentor, or someone deeply involved in academic or intellectual pursuits. This card also speaks of drawing a line, making things clear to someone who's been trying to cross your boundaries. In the past, maybe you allowed someone to push past your limits, to break through the walls you built to protect yourself. But now, you are standing firm. You're defending your energy before anyone gets the chance to hurt you. You're becoming stronger. You're making yourself known. And it's interesting, because this card often shows that you're intimidating someone, especially someone under the sign of Aries or Capricorn. And that's no small thing. Aries and Capricorn are among the strongest signs in the zodiac, which means, Sagittarius, your presence is so powerful right now, even the strongest feel it. You've also drawn the Eight of Pentacles, which I really like. It's the card of quiet progress, of discipline, of honest work. This tells me you're fully focused, completely dedicated to making a project come to life. It could be a personal project, a business idea, or even a plan to move abroad. Maybe you're working intensely on your company right now, and this card confirms that all your efforts, your discipline, your late nights, your sacrifice, will bring great financial rewards. Hard work always pays off, and in your case, a strong flow of abundance is headed your way. You're also receiving the High Priestess. Someone is thinking about you. Someone is wishing you well. I sense Pisces energy strongly around you at this moment, and also the presence of someone under the sign of Cancer. This could be someone special who is no longer in your life, someone you were once connected to, but even if things didn't work out between you, this person still holds you in high regard. They want what's best for you. This is also a maternal energy, the energy of a mother or a mother figure, someone who is sending you blessings, sending you love, sending you the highest vibrations for everything to go well in your life. Now we move to the Five of Wands, and this brings in a different kind of energy, a bit of conflict. Let's take a closer look at what this card is showing, because I feel like someone may be trying to make your life difficult. There's a sense of struggle, like someone is showing off, or trying to compete with you unnecessarily. You may be dealing with people who are arrogant, full of pride, especially if you're interacting with someone under the sign of Leo or even another Sagittarius. It's possible you've been dealing with gossip, misunderstandings, or someone spreading rumors about you. Let's keep going, Sagittarius. The cards show that you're planting seeds of growth in your career or business. You've now drawn the Justice card. This is powerful. Everything falls by its own weight. If you are someone who works hard and with integrity, you already have an excellent reputation at your job. But right now, there may be people around you who are talking behind your back, spreading rumors, trying to damage your name. Justice is coming for them. This may sound specific, but I feel strongly that if you currently have an enemy at work, someone who has been abusing their power or targeting you unfairly, that person is going to be called into human resources. They'll be warned, corrected, or put in their place. Someone in a position of authority is becoming aware of what's going on. And the final verdict? It's going to be in your favor. You've also drawn the Ten of Cups, a beautiful energy of emotional fulfillment and family expansion. You might be reconnecting with someone very special to you. And I don't feel that you've been separated because of a problem between you two. It looks more like physical distance. Your person may have traveled, maybe they're living abroad. The cards show places like the United States, Peru, Venezuela, France, or Hungary. But now, a powerful reunion is coming. This reunion may last a long time, or possibly forever. It's like both of you finally realize that distance was working against your connection, and now, you're ready to close that space and come back together with no more barriers. There's more. I sense that you might be preparing for retirement. You may be planning to leave your current home, maybe sell it and move somewhere more peaceful. Perhaps you're dreaming of a countryside property, a quiet house, a space where you can breathe and rest. The universe hears that desire, Sagittarius, and it wants to grant it to you. Next, we see the Emperor. This card confirms what I just said. You may be closing a big chapter in your life. You've worked for many years, given so much of yourself. And now, retirement is approaching, and it's well deserved. The white beard of the Emperor represents experience, discipline, power, but also fatigue, a mission that has finally been completed. You've completed something important. Maybe it's your work. Maybe it's a role you've held for many years. You've given thousands of hours of your life to it, week after week, year after year. Now, the time to rest is arriving. But it's a rest that doesn't come with loss, it comes with stability. You're ready to pause, without sacrificing your income or your dignity. Now comes the Hanged Man, a card of illumination and perspective. Sagittarius, you might be hesitating right now. You might be afraid to take a step. The Hanged Man always brings that energy of internal resistance, fear that holds you back. But once you take that step forward, once you dare to leap in faith, you'll see that the image in your head was nothing like the real thing. This reading tells you that the only way to overcome fear is to face it. Face it head on. A fear can transform into an opportunity for growth. Maybe you thought a job was going to be too difficult for you, but once you step into it, you realize you're like a fish in water. Maybe you believed someone was unreachable, out of your league, but you talk to them, and suddenly, the connection flows naturally. The Hanged Man is reminding you not to give up before you even try. The worst thing that could happen is someone says no. And if they do, then you try again, from another angle, from a different point of view. And that, Sagittarius, is how you win. Now, continuing your reading, Sagittarius, we have the Ace of Swords. This is a card of excellent news. Big news is heading your way, and I feel strongly that someone under the sign of Aquarius has something important to tell you. When Aquarius energy appears, it often brings unexpected messages, sudden changes that arrive like a lightning bolt. These messages break your routine, shake up the monotony, and open a door you didn't even know was there. So maybe you're working peacefully, minding your own business, and suddenly you get a strange message. Just because it feels unusual doesn't mean it's bad. In fact, it may be exactly what you've been needing. Maybe you receive an email from a company, a competitor of the one you currently work for, offering you a position. Or maybe you're at home, relaxed, and you receive an invitation from someone to go somewhere completely unexpected. That's the beauty of the Ace of Swords. It often represents a surprising offer, one that takes you somewhere entirely different. And yes, it's good. It's good to welcome these kinds of offers. Sometimes it's good to say yes to the unexpected, especially when there's no risk involved. Let's see if we can get a little more context. The next card is the Seven of Cups. Yes, this confirms it, something is going to surprise you. It's an energy that's broad, imaginative, and emotionally charged. This could very well be a romantic proposal, even a confession of love. It's exactly what I was sensing earlier. You're focused on your own life, minding your own path, and suddenly this person shows up and says, "I love you. I want to be with you. Let's build a life together." It might take you off guard, but just because it's surprising doesn't mean it's not real. So prepare yourself, Sagittarius, because messages and offers like this are coming your way. They'll shake you out of your comfort zone like a flash of lightning. We continue with the Sun card, and this makes perfect sense. The sun means you are shining right now. You have strong gravitational power, and other energies are being drawn toward you. Someone may be circling around you energetically. They haven't written to you yet. They haven't called. But now, they're ready to appear like a spark, like lightning. You're not just breaking through your own fears. Other people are doing the same. Especially if you know someone under the sign of Pisces or Leo, these people are holding themselves back, creating their own blocks, but deep down they have hidden feelings for you. And I feel this very strongly. It's real. Pisces or Leo may have deep emotions for you that they've been keeping inside. Now comes the Nine of Swords. This brings up a worry, something that might be weighing heavily on your mind. Let's take a closer look. Sagittarius, you may be stressing over a person or a situation that's completely out of your control. And the universe is asking you to let go. Let go of the need to control everything. Let things flow. Trust the divine rhythm. God, or the universe, will step in and help resolve the problem. According to the Nine of Swords, you need to do the best you can, and leave the rest to a higher power. Looking deeper, your worry may be about money. But your reading tells me something powerful: you have the ability to manifest. You have a gift. You can turn pennies into gold. You have the power to transform what seems worthless into something of extraordinary value. This might be a talent. Maybe you're an artist. Maybe you have a gift for writing, for reading, for editing, or working with your hands, ceramics, painting, sculpture, illustration. Maybe you've been thinking your reality would never change. But here's the truth: when you tap into your gift, you activate something like the Midas touch. The King of Pentacles holds this energy, the touch that turns everything into gold. And when you connect with your unique talents, you begin to turn what once felt like lack into abundance. That's where you're heading. Let's look a little deeper into this energy. You've drawn the Hierophant, and this card can represent a major commitment. You may be making a strong decision to commit fully to a personal project, to move forward without looking back, or to open your heart to someone new, someone who will make you feel truly valued. This person might be someone with solid financial stability, possibly with significant wealth. And whether you like it or not, Sagittarius, this person with abundant resources is entering your life. But the important thing here is that the King of Pentacles reminds us that this person is not defined by their money. They carry deep values and solid principles. If what you've been longing for is someone honest, humble, with a good heart, this might be that person. Even though the King of Pentacles can sometimes seem cold or distant on the outside, once you truly get to know them, you'll see they have a surprisingly tender, sweet, and interesting soul. You'll enjoy discovering who they really are. The cards want me to mention Capricorn and Taurus, because both of these signs appear strongly in your reading. And that makes sense. These signs are known for being more reserved, more difficult to read at first, but once they let someone in, their loyalty runs deep. Let's keep going. You've now drawn the Eight of Swords. This suggests that someone is deeply regretting having let you go. And like I said earlier, you are a treasure. Now you've learned to protect that treasure. You no longer want to share it with people who don't know how to value it. There was someone in your past who didn't appreciate what you were offering, and now they find themselves trapped, bound by the memory of you, stuck in the energy you once gave them. And you might say, that's not true, but believe me, Sagittarius, some people carry a mark on their heart forever, and you left yours. Looking further, the next card is the Seven of Swords. This brings up someone very cunning, someone who thought they could get away with something. Maybe they stole your time, maybe they took your money, maybe they wasted your energy. But here's the truth, no matter what they took from you, you've taken away something far more valuable, their peace. And you're not even doing it intentionally. You're not seeking revenge. But energetically, this person can't rest. Why? Because now they realize that no matter what they took from you, they no longer have access to you. They can't have your light. They can't have your love. They can't have your treasure. And the cards point again to the air signs. I'm being asked to mention Libra, as well as Aquarius. These energies are strongly tied to what's being revealed. So that concludes your tarot reading for today, Sagittarius. As always, thank you for being here with me, sharing in these revelations and the sacred mysteries of the tarot. We'll begin closing this reading now. If you enjoy these messages and would like to receive more, feel free to click that like button and subscribe to this channel. I hope you have an amazing day, filled with success, joy, and blessings. And I'm sure we'll meet again in your next reading.